Hello, back again. So this time we're going to go on with natural law trusts a little bit. I am working, should I say, with some really wonderful people in America. A company called Brilliance in Commerce. And well, I originally went on there to try and do my self-taught thing, gaining some free information and resources so I could go and help the farmers in Cornwall, help them get free from these government mandates, supermarket contracts, and get back to selling to us directly like they used to do back in there. And I'm going to do that anyway. I found a guy while watching Iconic, David Icke's media channel, the Icke's media channel, should I say, and wanted to reach out to him, but he just thought we were another free-man remedy type guy, and I can't blame him really. You know, there's a lot of people that want to help, but we need more than just a little bit of paperwork. We need something solid. So these natural law trusts, I won't go into it in too much detail here. I'm going to put a playlist up and do some more videos on that later. But basically, I'm setting it up here in England, in the UK. I'm going to be writing my own. I am writing my own. I've already written one for me. Well, several. One really. I've got plans for more for all my charities and foundations and this, that, the other, and I'll be doing that tomorrow. It is the same thing that the elites have used to protect all their assets in Bulletproof asset protection trusts. Now, the important thing here is to know that private contract is an unalienable right given to us by the Creator and natural law. And in that, we don't reveal any information to none of these government types, registering them or any of that kind of thing, because otherwise you give power away to them. That's what you do when you sign your car away, and your house away, and your children away on your birth certificates with that fraudulent stuff. Well, they can null and void that because the full disclosure wasn't given, but still, regardless of these sort of remedies, protecting everything in a natural law trust, like your assets, your goals, your businesses, whatever you've got, stocks, shares, bonds, all that kind of thing, children, cars, planes, you've got enough money for that, whatever it is you need to protect, you can protect it from them. Now, also on top of that, so say, let's for instance say that your businesses, you've got a business, now you register your business with these lot and you're paying fees, you're paying taxes, you're paying all sorts. Not when it's private and when it's yours. I mean, anything that's yours is yours. And enough with the cons. Enough with being ripped off. It doesn't have to be that way. It never was meant to be that way. These people have tricked a lot of people while they protect all their own and they don't share, they don't pay tax, they don't do any of this sort of thing. And we don't have to either, as natural, living, breathing men and women of this planet, on this earth, with every right under the Creator. Like I said, it's an unalienable right, or unalienable, if you want to be precise. And private contracts, you don't reveal your contract whatsoever to them. You just tell them it's a private trust. Now you can make it revocable, but in that case, then it means it's not. They can reach into it. They can try and force you. So you make it irrevocable. On top of that, perpetual means forever. It may seem a little complicated, but trust me, it's not. It really isn't. And like I said, I'll be doing some more videos on it later on. Now, on top of that, it's man-made laws. It's statutory. It's legislation, acts, statutes, all this kind of thing. And no, we don't go that route because that's when they control it. He who creates owns, basically. So when you create your own, you own it. You don't register it because then they own it. So you keep it as your own, privately, like you've got every right to do. Now, this is worldwide, recognised anyway under man's law in the Universal Commercial Code. Also here in England, for instance, let's say it's a recognition of the Trust Act 1989, I think it is. Then there was the Hague Convention in 1975. And just out of interest, just to let you know a little bit of how the power goes here with these things. So I think it was Nelson Rockefeller in 1975 wanted to be Vice President of America. And a Senate committee wanted to find out what actual assets he had, because he had them protected in his own private trust. Now, they couldn't gain access. No matter what they did. They haven't got the power against one man or maybe two. Oh, well, just creating a private trust basically between two people. It can't just be between one of you because then there's no trust given. And it can't be your close relatives either that you do the trust with, because that's kind of, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? Usually. Although some family members can be pretty nefarious too. Don't let me leave that out. But at the end of the day, yeah, basically, the power of one man cannot be taken by the entire power of an American Senate committee, should I say. So yeah, that's just a brief example. And like I say, it's national, it's European, it's international, it's worldwide. And then on top of that, it's not through man-made laws. You're standing under natural law, which is universal law, creator's law, which regardless of any man's law is above it. It's as simple as that. All you have to do is remain honourable, and then it stands always. The only other thing I'll say right now is that it relies upon someone to create the trust, and I'm a trust writer now. Then also it requires someone to run the trust and have what you call the legal title. Now that would be the trustee or the managing trustee, secondary trustees, successor trustees, all this kind of thing. And then someone who has we call it the equitable title. So there's a bit of equity law in here as well, and common law sort of thing, but not under common law. It's not powerful enough at all. And then, the beneficiaries. So they're the ones who get to use it, basically. They have the equitable or beneficial title. So the title's split, and it protects you from everything. Bailiffs at your door, police, courts, government mandates and legislation, all this other crap that they pull out to try and take everything you've got and steal from you, like the criminals they are. So I've been working on that. I've done one for myself, one for my wife, one for my children, one for my nephew, and I plan to do more for my family. And I also plan to start writing them, and selling them at a reasonable fee in this country. But I'm also been putting it onto into America as well, and I'm putting it on Brilliance e-commerce website too, because they're a great bunch, and we work together, and we stand together, and we are together, and hopefully all of us can stand together here as well. So that's all I'm going to say about that for now. There is another thing in the pipeline, but I'll discuss that another time, and that will help with debt. I'll say no more right now. Thank you.